you all saw the horrendous and horrific video that was released of Diddy assaulting Cassie, his ex-girlfriend. We saw the video from 2016. It's been released to the world. If you haven't seen the video, please go check it out. I can't show it here because, you know, YouTube will flag the video for violence. So we're just not going to show the video here. If you haven't seen it yet, go check that video out before you watch this one. Because now that the video is out, Diddy is coming forward and apologizing. He posted a video. We're going to play that video of him apologizing now for what has happened. But we're also going to talk about what a friend or acquaintance of Kim Porter had to say. Okay, this friend came out of Kim Porter's and said that she knows that Diddy is responsible for Kim's unaliving, right? I mean, it's a lot going on. You better believe we're going to talk about it. Welcome back to Damien After Dark. If you're new here or you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please click the subscribe button right below this video so you never miss a beat. Also, click the thumbs up button and like the video. That helps me get into the YouTube algorithm so more beautifully amazing people like yourself can find me here and we can continue to grow the squad, okay? Join the conversation because I would love to hear what you guys are having to say about all the P. Diddy drama that's playing out. We've been talking about it ever since it happened here on the channel. If you've been watching my videos, we've been discussing it. And now the saga just continues, right? So I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Get in the comment section below. Last but not least, before we begin and before we get into this tea, if you would like to join the Damien After Dark movement and support the channel, in the description box below is going to be some ways that you can donate using PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and Zelle, okay? I'll also post my Amazon wish list for those that choose to take that route. Please be mindful that if you leave a super chat, YouTube will take 50% of the money that you donate, okay? Thank you guys so much for the love, the support, the donations, liking the channel, subscribing, sharing, all that. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, all right? Where do we begin? Because I don't want this video to be very long because I really want to get to the points that I've got to make because this video is important. But we saw the video. I was going to do a video on the video that came out of Cassie being assaulted, right? We saw the video. It was from back in 2016 at a hotel in Los Angeles. In the video, we see Cassie walking to an elevator, trying to get into an elevator. We then see P. Diddy running down the hallway in just a towel. He's running out in just a towel. And, you know, he grabs her, punches her, throws her to the ground, kicks her, drags her. I mean, it's horrendous. It's horrible. It's triggering, especially for anybody that's been in a domestic violence situation, like a lot of us have. I've talked about the domestic violence situation that I was in here. On the channel, I've talked about it. I've talked about how I witnessed my mother go through domestic violence growing up as a child. And that was triggering for me. Seeing this video for me brought back the memories of seeing my mother being beat by men growing up. I don't want to say men, but being beat by my stepfather growing up. It was very triggering. It's horrible. There's no words, right? There's no words to describe the atrocity that we saw in that video. And this happens every day. This just happens to be a famous person that we know, right? Unfortunately, women and men are dealing with this every day. And I say men because we don't say that enough. It happens to men too. Predominantly gay men. But it happens to men too, straight and gay. And y'all could say, oh, well, men, you know, men have a power dynamic. They're stronger. Yes, but there are a lot of male-to-male relationships where one male is stronger than the other, right? And they're putting their hands on their partner. Regardless, it's wrong. Regardless, what he did is wrong. Now, I was going to do a video and play that video and talking about it, but then I realized that, you know, YouTube would flag the video. YouTube does not care for violence like that. Also, I didn't want to replay it and it be triggering for anyone else. So I just left that part out. And I feel like everybody's seen it at this point, right? If you have not seen the video, Please go Google it. It's everywhere. Go check it out. Go to TMZ. Go to Shade Room. It's out there. That will give you context to what we're about to talk about and discuss, okay? So, first I want to play the apology video. Because Diddy, as of today, as of May the 19th, Sunday, May the 19th, Diddy has came out and made a post to his Instagram page apologizing for what has happened, okay? So let's roll that footage and let's see what he had to say, and then you and I are going to talk about the situation, all right? Roll it.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life, but sometimes you got to do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy and go into rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Y'all already know where this is going. Y'all already know where this is going. Let me hit my vape one more time. Okay. Y'all know I'm dramatic. Let's. He says in the video, it's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. But sometimes you got to do that. Is it difficult for you to reflect on the horrific and horrendous shit that you've done to people, Diddy? Is it difficult for you to do that? Or is it difficult for you to do that because you're forced to do it now? Is it difficult for you to put your camera and prop it up and make an apology video because the world has seen what horrific shit you have done to Cassie? And not only Cassie, baby. There's so much more, allegedly, that's going to come out. So I'm going to read what he said from the video. Even though y'all just saw it, I'm going to read what he said, because to me, what it's giving me is that his publicist knocked on his door this morning and said, "Brother Love, yeah. Brother Love, can I come in? Come on in. I think it might be, it might be best if you just make an apology video. I have a strong feeling that his publicist came to him and said, look, we've dodged this for as long as we could, because the number one strategy of a publicist in most situations like this, an attorney or a publicist will tell you to keep your mouth shut, right? When you've got all these accusations and really there's no solid proof, an attorney or a publicist or a manager is going to tell you just shut up, keep your mouth shut. The less you say, the less they're going to talk. But now that the evidence is out here, now that the video's been released, and now that and here's another thing, all his little friends, all his little acquaintances, all these supporters for the longest have been in the comments saying, "We root for you, Diddy. Y'all are just trying to want to see a black man go down. Y'all are just trying to tear a black man down. This woman, this Cassie's doing this for money. This is all a shakedown. They're trying to take him down." But now that evidence has been released, now that the motherfucking video has been released, Now we want to change our tune, right? Now we want to change our tune because I noticed people that supported him, like Peter Thomas, Peter from Real Housewives of Atlanta, who used to be married to Cynthia Bailey. You were so pro Diddy before. Then the video released, you just couldn't believe that he would do something like that. And oh my God. And then when he apologized, Peter, you flip-flop again. Peter flip-flopped again and say, you know, we still love you, Diddy. Go get some help. Start an organization. I need all y'all bitches to keep that same energy that y'all kept when Cassie came out. Because people didn't want to believe it. It's always, oh, we're trying to tear down a black man. We're trying to tear down this powerful person. No. Black, brown, blue, green, or purple. You can't be out here doing the shit that you doing. I mean, I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how big your dick is. I don't care how famous you are. It's never okay to just assault people, to torture people, to do the things that he has allegedly done. Now, in the video, he says, quote, I was fucked up. I hit rock bottom. I make no excuses. My behavior on that video was inexcusable. I take full responsibilities for my action in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it, and I'm disgusted now. Are you, though? Because I just don't think you're disgusted, Diddy, because you've been living your best life ever since. You've been living your best life ever since. I mean, even as of a week, even as 6 days ago, before this video was released, you out with your family. Like, no, I mean, and listen, granted, Diddy should be able to go out with his family. He should be able to do what he wants. But my point being is that you were living your best life, traveling, fucking hoes, popping bottles, allegedly doing what you was doing. Because you paid Cassie off last year. You thought, let me give her this $30 million so she'll shut the fuck up. That I can go back to living my life, having my white parties, having my Diddy parties, doing what I do. I just don't think that you're disgusted with your behavior. I don't. I think you're disgusted that you got caught. He goes on to say, I went and sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy. I had to go into rehab. I had to ask God for his mercy and his grace. Did you? Did you go into therapy? Did you go into rehab? Because if you did, I think maybe you should go back. Because a 30-day stint in rehab is not enough. Going to therapy for a few weeks is not enough. You need severe help. You need to go into a treatment facility for at least 6 months to a year and get your mind right, get your body right, get your soul right. I don't know. I just have a hard time believing it because my thing is this too, y'all. If he was really sorry, he would have put this video out after Cassie filed the lawsuit, right? Or maybe even before. If he was really sorry, he would have put this video out when he gave Cassie the $30 million to go away. He would have put this video out months ago and said, look, I made some horrible decisions. I'm trying to change. Whatever he's got to say. But you're doing it now conveniently 2 days after this video is released. It's giving suspect. Just like your sexuality, Diddy. Suspect as fuck. And we're going to get into that too. But I feel like the only reason... Here's the thing. Diddy hasn't apologized before. He's only apologizing now because of the video, right? Because we see that it's true. We see what has happened. The only reason he didn't apologize before the video is because he wanted to give his supporters and everybody out there, he wanted that little sliver of hope, that little sliver of doubt to be out there in people's heads so they would think, well, maybe it is a shakedown. Maybe Cassie is coming after him just for money. Maybe this is a takedown of a successful and powerful black man. Maybe this is all just a witch hunt, right? He wants people to have that little bit of doubt that he might be innocent. But this video comes out. Now, a lot of people were saying, why is the video just now coming out? If the video One of the biggest questions people had was, if the video was filmed off of a hotel surveillance camera back in 2016, why is the video just now coming out? Why are we just now seeing it? Well, according to the court documents, according to the lawsuit that Cassie filed last year, when she first came out about all this, in that lawsuit papers, she states that Diddy allegedly paid the hotel off to not have that video be shown. Baby, listen. That right there should tell y'all this goes deep, okay? This goes deep. When you can pay a really fancy hotel, a hotel that's already got money, when you can pay a business, an entity, a corporation, a conglomerate, when you can pay something like that, somebody like that off, what else has he done? What else has he gotten away with? What else has he paid off? Look how easy it was for Diddy to write Cassie a $30 million check and tell her to go on. Look how easy that was for him. How many more people has this man paid off? Hello, are you awake now? Do I have your attention now? And if y'all hear something in the background, I got a little fan running because it's like, I don't know. I didn't want to cut my AC on and then get freezing in here, so I got a little fan running back there. But here's the thing. I'm not a religious person, okay? I'm spiritual and I believe in God, but I'm not religious. However, there's a scripture in the Bible that says, "He without sin cast the first stone," right? There's a scripture that pretty much states that we should not judge other people if we have our own things our own issues that we have. And a lot of people were in Diddy's comments saying, we shouldn't crucify this man. He's apologizing. He's trying to come forward and apologize and whatnot. And I believe in forgiveness and I believe in second chances and everybody deserves them, right? But what I fear and what I feel like I know is that this is just the tip of the iceberg. That this is not just a one-time incident or, they got into a fight a few times and, he's apologizing for it. No, this goes so deep, y'all. Cassie's just one of many alleged victims that this man has done horrendous things to. Because that video that we saw of him assaulting Cassie, that was nothing. That was nothing, okay? That. Let's get into what we know about Kim Porter. And I'm gonna be careful when I say what we know. Let's get into what. So there was an acquaintance of Kim Porter, a friend of Kim Porter that came forward on Twitter after this video was released, okay? And let me pull it up. I'm going to put it on the screen for you guys to see. Just a second. Okay, so we're going to put it up here on the screen. There's 3 slides, and we're going to read them together. Okay, so this is from whoever this lady is. I don't know who she is, but apparently this woman here met Kim Porter one time at an event, at a charity dinner or something. They had dinner together. They talked. They hit it off. They ended up exchanging numbers, and they ended up talking over, a year or so and becoming close friends, right? Or becoming friends, acquaintances, whatever you want to call it. This lady ended up saying, she says that she knew Kim. So she says, this Diddy thing is not a surprise, but it makes me remember the horrible way he treated my friend, Kim Porter, and how I've always silently held him responsible for her young DEATH. Rest in peace, Kim. What y'all saw in that video of Diddy beating Cassie was nothing. We'll never forget. This is the part that Y'all see it. Y'all see it. I will never forget the time he tried to make Kim Porter lick Cassie's tampon, always using Kim's race as a shutdown or as a put down. You guys don't know the half of what women go through with famous and powerful men, be they rappers, be they Bin Laden. Bin Laden? Ain't Bin Laden, didn't he get off a long time ago? I don't know. Be they rappers, be they Bin Laden, be they actors. Y'all have no idea. And you always demonized the women. Always. And she's got a point about that. Because every time a woman comes forward and says that this has happened to me, a lot of people's first reaction and response is, oh, you're lying. Oh, why are you coming out now and this happened to you 10 years ago? Oh, you just want money. Oh, this is a shakedown. And that's what they said about Cassie, right? But Kim Porter, we've talked about it here. The word on the street for years is that Diddy was behind her losing her life, right? Because she unexpectedly passed away from pneumonia in 2019. Young, beautiful, healthy woman passes away from pneumonia. When this man has been allegedly behind a lot of people's passings, they say he's behind Tupac. They say he's behind Biggie. They say he's behind Kim Porter. They say he's behind Albie. Is it Albie Shores? What's his name? The one that is one of the son's biological daddies. Is it Quincy? Not Quincy. One of them's daddy, Albie, whatever. We know that Diddy allegedly did some to him, right? Remember when Kid Cudi came out and said that was it Kid Cudi that said that Diddy blew up his car? Yeah. Back in November, Diddy talked about that. He confirmed that, Diddy or Kid Cudi was seeing Cassie at one point, and this enraged Diddy, and he blew up Kid Cudi's car. And I'm not going to say allegedly, because Cudi said that himself. That's his word. I'm just repeating what Kid Cudi said. That Diddy allegedly, okay, we'll say it. I'm just reading what's here on the paper. Diddy allegedly blew up Cudi's car. If he'll do that, what the fuck else is this man capable of, right? He gives one of those crazy exes that don't want to see you with nobody else and will go to lengths and will go to extremes to make sure you're not happy. Now let's continue. Well, before I continue, we gotta look at this statement that this lady said. She will never forget the time he tried to make Kim Porter lick Cassie's tampon. You a sick motherfucker. You a sick, nasty demon is what you are, Diddy. And I believe this shit. I believe this shit wholeheartedly. I feel like this was a way for him to humiliate and degrade these women and break them down. It's a tactic, right? It's a tactic to break you down mentally to where you feel like you have nowhere else to go but this person. And a lot of people say, why didn't these women leave? Well, according to this woman, Kim and Cassie both were they didn't want to leave. They were, they were in love. They were crazy over Diddy. He had them in this place that a lot of men have women in. And sometimes women have men in, where you just be so crazy about somebody, listen, if you know, you know. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. Now, she goes on to say, let's continue. She goes on to say, Diddy was a motherfucker. Y'all wouldn't even begin to believe the way he treated Kim Porter. And ironically, Cassie, back then, allowed herself to be used to disrespect Kim in her own home. Cassie let herself be flaunted in Kim's face, laughed at Diddy beating Kim. It was awful. I feel bad for Cassie getting beat up like that, but I still remember when Cassie allowed herself to be used racially against Kim Porter as Diddy humiliated, beat, and repeat Kim for years. Maybe she meant RAPED Kim for years. Y'all have always hated me for talking real about these men, but they deserve it. So this woman is also, she's throwing Cassie out there and saying, look, that Cassie that Diddy used to shame Kim Porter for her skin tone and would pretty much try to tear her down by saying Cassie's the more beautiful woman, Cassie's the light-skinned Latina, Cassie's this, you're dark skin and Cassie's light skin. This woman claims that Cassie would sit back and laugh when he made these statements, that Cassie would sit back as Diddy beat this woman. I don't know. I'm just reading what she says. Now, if that's the case, that's horrible. It still doesn't excuse what happened to Cassie. Listen, I don't know. I just know that all this is horrible. I just know that this is just the beginning. And then I don't know. I have a feeling that this is going to be a saga that we will be discussing over here. I feel like that this channel is going to turn into Surviving P. Diddy, because we're going to be talking about it all, okay? I'm going to be updating you guys as this story unfolds, and we will continue to tell the victim stories. We will continue to tell anyone's story that comes out in regards to Diddy, because here's the thing, y'all, there's so many people. There are multiple people out there that have yet to come forward, men and women. I'm ready for Justin Bieber to come forward. Hello, I'm ready for Justin Bieber to come forward when he's ready, of course. But you can't tell me something didn't happen with Justin Bieber and Diddy. Y'all go see that? Y'all seen that video? Go watch the video on P. Diddy's YouTube page. It's either on P. Diddy's YouTube page or Justin Bieber's YouTube page. Or go put in your YouTube search 24 hours with Diddy or 48 hours with Diddy and go look it up and tell me something didn't happen between Justin Bieber and Diddy. Tell me that the reason we don't see Justin Bieber on his Instagram crying now, the reason we see Justin Bieber looking like he on drugs, looking like he's depressed and out of it, tell me that ain't because of Diddy. Tell me that ain't because somebody's done something to that boy, allegedly. I'm just saying. I'm not making light of it. I'm just saying for y'all to be prepared, because this shit is about to get turned up about 20 notches, and we about to go down a rabbit hole. And if you're ready and you want to talk about it, you better believe we are. So get locked into the channel. Subscribe to Damien After Dark by clicking that subscribe button right down there. Like this video. That helps me get into the algorithm where more beautiful people like yourself can find me, okay? Get in the comment section. Oh my God, I gotta hear what y'all gotta say. Y'all are my co-hosts. Let me know what you're thinking about this story. Give me your thoughts. Give me your opinions, okay? And I want you guys to know, this is the type of stuff we're going to be talking about on my podcast. Damien After Dark, the podcast, season 4, is coming to YouTube June 2nd, okay? That's the first Sunday in June. It's the end of this month, early into next month. June 2nd, yeah. June 2nd is the official date. Damien After Dark, the podcast, we're going to be talking about this Diddy story. We're going to be breaking it down each and every week. We're going to be talking reality TV, pop culture, breaking down Baddies Caribbean. It's going to be so much fun, and I don't want you to miss it. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Turn on your post notifications. Like the video. Get in the comment section. And if you want to join the Damien After Dark movement, you can donate to the channel by getting in the description box below. There will be ways that you can donate using PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and Zelle, okay? I'll also post my Amazon wish list down there for those that choose to take that route. Please be mindful that if you leave a super chat, YouTube will take 50% of the money that you donate. So if you leave $10, YouTube will take 5 of that, all right? Thank you guys so much for supporting me. Thank you for watching my videos. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart, and we'll see you next time on Damien After Dark. Bye.